Now I have this tip so you can clean those annoying bathroom floor tiles more easily, since if you leave them for a while without cleaning them thoroughly, a lot of dirt sticks to them and then it is a pain to remove it. But not with this tip, since apart from being very cheap, we will do it faster and without much effort. Right now for the video I will only clean the middle area so you can see the difference when I have already cleaned it and be sure that it works. But believe me, it does, and without having to buy very expensive products that in the end are going to be the same. Apart from the fact that it is not dangerous for you to breathe it or anything like that, since the baking soda with water does not give off any odor. We take our container with the water and we are going to add a little less than half of the bag of baking soda and we incorporate it perfectly. It is not going to dilute completely, but that is what we are looking for, so that it still has powder, because that is what is going to help us scrape the dirt off the tiles. Since you mixed it well, we only squeeze the sponge, and do not worry if you spill a little on the floor, since that is what we are going to add. We take the container with the mixture and pour it over the entire area we want to clean, in this case only the middle part so that you can notice the difference. You may still see powder at the bottom of the container, but as I mentioned before, this will help it work as an abrasive and make it easier to remove the accumulated dirt. Spread the powder or paste over the entire area and let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. Now that the necessary time has passed for the water and baking soda to settle, we take our container with a little water and wet our sponge to start scrubbing. You don't have to scrape very hard, since that's the point of the baking soda, to make cleaning easier. After scrubbing for a while, you'll see that when you squeeze the sponge in the container with water, it will already be quite cloudy, and that's a sign that all the accumulated dirt is being removed. As you can see here, it still needs another pass, but you can already realize that in the part where we carved the squares, they already look much cleaner compared to those outside the area where we passed it, which apart with this light, it is not as noticeable. That is why right now I show you how it looks with the light that the bathroom has, and the change is much more noticeable. Here, with the normal light of the bathroom, you can clearly see the area where we cleaned, and as you can see, there is a huge difference from how it was and how easy it is to clean with pure baking soda and water. And also, if you want it to have a greater effect and disinfect, you can add a little chlorine to the mixture and that will help it clean even better. Only there I do recommend that you put on gloves, and depending on how much chlorine you add, also a face mask.